Today's story revolves around a former reporter for the Rapture Tribune, a quality paper. In this video, we'll go over what he did to Eleanor, his manipulative behavior, his infiltration into the Rapture family, and so much more. With that being said, sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoyed the story of Stanley Poole. Just as a side note, before we actually get into the story of Stanley Poole, let me know who you'd like to see the next lore video on in the next video. The top rated comment will be the winner. Now, let's get into the story. While employed at the Rapture Tribune, Stanley Poole quickly made acquaintances with Augustus Sinclair, due to Poole having some inside dirt on Sinclair and Sinclair Solutions. So, like anyone, Augustus Sinclair paid him off to not report on anything related to Sinclair Solutions. After, quote, working for Sinclair, he was finally offered a job that would change the world and Rapture. Sinclair wanted Stanley to act as a double agent along with Andrew Ryan to get dirt and information on Sophia Lamb and eventually get enough evidence to have her locked up. This information included her political stances, her head-to-head nature with Andrew Ryan, and her extracurricular activities that happened within Dionysus Park. While Stanley was successfully able to pull off the double agent act, he was also able to persuade Simon Wales that the truth he was trying to write within the Rapture Tribune was being suppressed and silenced, thus gaining the trust of Simon Wales as well as Sophia Lamb. It's safe to say he is a great liar. She believed that he genuinely wanted to join the Rapture family and help get rid of Andrew Ryan. While he was in the family, he faced many obstacles. For one, he had Andrew Ryan and his associates breathing down his neck because they expected and demanded immediate results, but also from Eleanor, because she didn't trust this new person in the family one bit. She was very, very cautious of him. Keep that in mind. Eventually, Stanley was able to get the right information needed to ensure that Sophia was taken away and placed in prison in the Persephone penal colony. While Sophia Lamb was incarcerated in Persephone, Stanley was given free reign essentially over Dionysus Park, and he ran it like he owned the place. Excessive parties, excessive drinking, and doing this at Lamb's own expenses. Eleanor, who still didn't trust Stanley and at this point despised him, threatened to tell Sophia what Stanley was doing. He didn't take too kindly to that idea, and sold Eleanor to the Little Sisters orphanage. She didn't know much about it, as Sophia Lamb sheltered her for many things within Rapture, so being turned into a little sister was a foreign concept to her. Then, a breakthrough happened, which led to a ultimately disgusting tragedy. Sophia Lamb escaped prison, and Stanley ended up panicking. He feared that Lamb would find out what happened in Dionysus Park due to the Rapture family, and he decided that he couldn't leave any witnesses to the events that he caused. So, he did what any rational person would do. He flooded the entirety of Dionysus Park via a flaw within the construction of the park, killing everyone in it, including all the witnesses, as I mentioned. Eventually, Subject Delta reaches Dionysus Park, and he drains it. We the player are then introduced to Stanley. He has us do 3 tasks to get rid of the remaining evidence. We have to deal with a few little sisters, their Adam, and the big daddies guarding them. What Stanley didn't realize was that we would see the flashbacks of everything that happened within Dionysus Park. After all the little sisters have been dealt with, Stanley keeps his promise of unlocking the path of the train station. But we're hit with a rather interesting twist. Sophia Lamb transmits a message over the radio that she in fact knew of Stanley's decisions and actions, and she lets you choose his fate. We also find out that Stanley was the one who turned Johnny Topside, aka Subject Delta, into Ryan, causing him to become a big daddy. So, in closing, Stanley Poole is the character that you love to hate. He's a rat, but he's damn good at what he does. And honestly, I know I didn't like him a lot during my Bioshock 2 playthroughs personally, but he's kind of starting to grow on me. I'm not sure what it is, but something about him, it's just growing on me. What do you all think of Stanley Poole? Let me know down in the comment section below, as well as who would you like to see the next lore video on. I would very much appreciate that. So ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else watching, I hope you enjoyed the story of Stanley Poole. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of information on him, so that kind of sucks, and I do apologize for that, but I tried to make do with what I had available at my disposal, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, would you kindly hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and turn on all post notifications to never miss a future video or a future live stream? I would greatly appreciate that. And also, if you want, and if you're feeling generous, would you kindly drop a like? I would really appreciate that as well. If you want to talk to me outside of YouTube or follow my social medias or subscribe to my second channel, all the links will be down in the description if you want to go check those out. And with that being said, take care, stay safe, and I will talk to you all in the next video.